My name is Derek Zan, and I am the founder, creator, owner, however you want to put it, of YourLifeVR. And we started the company basically because we understand that life is short, life is fleeting, and we always loved pictures and videos and capturing memories in a way that you could go back and visit that moment. With the onset of VR now in the market, we realized that we could literally record an entire scene, a whole memory, and then step back into that memory later and relive it again. It's amazing. The technology is finally where we need it to be to save memories, for lack of a better word. I've been in the tech business since 2001, but I actually was really into technology long before that. I mean, we were the last generation to grow up without computers. I mean, we did get them when we were really young, but we still remember playing outside. We still remember going to the library to look something up. If you had a question, you ask your parents, you ask a teacher, or you look it up in the library. And if you can't find the answer, you just don't get to know. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Nowadays, the Google generation, we plug everything in. You can learn anything, absolutely. The world is at your fingertips. So, 2001, we started a computer company. It's ATech Computer Services is the name of the company down in South Texas. And it just, our passion and our love for technology grew and grew and grew and grew. And I remember my first virtual reality machine. It was at a mall in San Antonio, Texas. And it had this big clunky VR headset that you would put on. I mean, the thing was massive like this. And you get inside this little ring and they had these gloves type things that you put on. They look like space guns or something like that. And you kind of move, but the characters were... Did you ever see Lawnmower Man, a movie from way back when? I remember it was the 80s or the 90s. And our age is showing, right? But the graphics were terrible. I mean, you have grid lines, you've got cell shading, you've got polygons for your textures. It's hilarious, but that's what that VR machine looked like, and I loved it. So when I strapped on the first Gear VR, the first portable virtual reality headset, when I saw the Oculus, when I saw the Vive, oh my gosh, I was blown away. I thought, oh, this is it, we've made it, we've arrived. And then I find out there's another level. And I had to develop content. I had to be a contributor for that. I wanted to be a part of that so bad. And here we are. Yeah. There's really nothing that we can't do with this technology. And we are passionate about people. That's our business. We are passionate about seeing that smile on their face, watching them look through the viewer and say, wow, this is incredible. I'm actually there. It's so great. And we have done some free work for causes that we believe in, people that we really believe in. The RGV Bandidas, we really believe in what they do. They're out there every day, every season, empowering women and training and taking those hits, and they really foster friendship and camaraderie, and it's very, very empowering. And then the Bad Boys Boxing Gym down in McAllen, Texas, they're helping young people feel confident. They're helping them learn self-defense. Basically, it gives them a good place to grow up and an outlet for what might otherwise be aggression. Or so they're doing a wonderful thing. So we went out, we did a promo for them, Bad Boys Boxing Gym. And if you'd like to find our channel to see the rest of the stuff that we've done, you can go to YouTube and just type in Your Life VR, all one word, and you'll find all of our videos and everything that we've done. And we're updating content weekly, so we're not going to stop anytime soon. I created a video recently, and it was a conversation between a grandmother and her granddaughter, and it was Elida, the grandmother, and Elaine, her granddaughter. And basically, all I wanted to do was have them sit at a table and talk, because let's face it, everyone's on the go nowadays. They have hectic lifestyles. They don't have time to stop and have a conversation and really get to know people the way they used to. Gone are the days of sitting around the table as a family and talking about how your day went. Nowadays, you grab lunch on the go, you grab a quick dinner, you go to bed, you get up the next day, you do it all over again. At least the average family. So what they did is they sat down and they talked about history, about life, about where she grew up, about what life was like before computers, about anything advice that she would have for the next generation. Basically, a really good getting to know you is what it is. So we were doing a shoot, and they were both a little nervous. They weren't sure what to make of it. Elida, the grandmother, she hadn't actually heard of VR before the shoot, which was kind of an eye-opener for us in the tech business, because we think, oh, everybody knows about virtual reality. This is just, but sometimes we forget we're on the cutting edge of things. And so they were a little nervous going in, and they sat down, and they had a few questions written down that you might want to ask, and they started going through the questions and talking to each other. And after a little while, they totally forgot the camera was there. They totally forgot. And then they enjoyed talking to each other. Just that human connection that we were talking about. So we walked in, we had a coffee. It was a very social setting. It was fun. It was fun. It was actually a good time. Not once did we ever feel disconnected with each other. So this video is important because it'll be around long after the people in the video. I mean, I'll be gone, they'll be gone, and generations in the future will be able to sit down with their grandchildren and say, this is your great-great-great-grandmother. You don't have to look in a book and read an article about what they did and how they lived their life. You can sit down with great-great-great-great-grandmother. How cool is that? How cool is that? That is amazing. People are getting married later in life. It's a very common thing nowadays. And sometimes, we might not live to be around to see our grandchildren or great-grandchildren. That's just the way it is. But, if God forbid, if I don't live to see my great-grandchildren, I would want them to be able to sit down and talk with great-grandpa. Absolutely. I have a lot to teach, and I don't want that to be lost. We have a lot to learn from the generations that come before us, and people don't take the time. They just don't take the time. No, absolutely not. At the end of the session, I feel like they both felt that they had a better understanding of one another, and they were happy that they had done it. We don't realize technology, as it is shooting in VR and all of the things that we're doing right now. This is the height of technology, and yet we're more disconnected than ever. Social media. And people say, oh no, we can talk to everyone. We can keep in touch with everyone. Yeah, you can. But then you realize at the end of the day, you haven't actually talked with anyone. So we're trying to bring that human touch back to technology. We're using technology to reconnect with each other. That's the goal. Use technology to reconnect with reality. Hence virtual reality. I love a 4K shoot as much as the next guy. I like a big green field, nice huge mountains and glorious color graded depth and all of that beautiful stuff. But where's the emotion? Where's the feeling? Where is the humanity? So the camera that we used to shoot it was the Views camera, and it was put out by a company called Humanize, and they are wonderful. They are an amazing company, and we are so grateful to them for creating the first consumer affordable 3D 360 VR camera. If you haven't heard of the Views camera yet, if you haven't heard of Humanize, you will. I mean, you're hearing about it now, obviously, because I'm right here, but if you haven't, you will. And we've only begun to scratch the surface of what we can do with that powerful little camera. It's so incredible. I've been having a blast doing this. I don't see this as work. I don't. I love it so much. I could do this all day, every day. Anniversaries, birthday parties, quinceañeras, sweet 16s, office meetings where somebody can attend, set up a camera, and they get to get all the notes in real time. Yep, real estate, the possibilities are endless. What can't they do is a better question. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm getting married next Friday in Miami, Florida, to my darling Kayla, the most wonderful woman I've ever known. And we're going to be capturing it in virtual reality. We are. So when we're 80, 85, 90, all we have to do is put on that headset and we are standing there again. Wow. Wow. This is big time. This is big time. Please check out our channel, YourLifeVR, on YouTube, and subscribe. I mean, we're shooting for all the subscribers we can just so we can get the content out to as many people as possible. We definitely think that you'll enjoy your stay. If you want to participate, you can reach us at yourlifevr@gmail.com. If you have an idea for a video, send us an email. That's yourlifevr@gmail.com, all one word. Yeah. Yeah. What a wonderful time to be alive. What a wonderful time to be alive. We are Your Life VR because it's not about us. It's about you. It's about your life. Yeah. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come.